Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Train of Thoughts. My name's Trey. This is where I share my thoughts on the Winnipeg Jets. So the Jets had a beatdown of that mild team from Minnesota, the Wild. I'm probably gonna, from here on out through the video, refer to them as the Mild because it's fun. Especially being a Minnesotan, and people are like, why don't you want to root for the Wild? Well, I'm a Jets fan, and when the Jets beat the Wild, it's more fun. And when they beat them 6-0 in Minnesota, it's really fun. So great effort today. The Jets not been playing super great over the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 games. Yes, they beat Philly last Sunday, but that game was 7-3, where they let a couple power play goals, gave the Flyers a couple goals on the power play. So nice to get in the win column and play a solid defensive effort because, even going back to the 2 Detroit games, including the game that they won, I don't know. They've just been in a little bit of a funk. So great effort today. A lot of positive things. Say the number one highlight was the Minnesota boy, Blake Wheeler, getting 2 points on the day to become the all-time franchise leader in points for the Thrashers/Jets. So great job by him, especially fun to have it happen in front of his family, right near his hometown. He's from the suburbs of the cities, so pretty cool there. Speaking of franchise leading things, Connor Hellebuyck got his 17th career shutout, which he is now tied for the franchise lead in that. So the next shutout he gets, he will be the all-time franchise leader in career shutouts. So awesome job, Hellebuyck. He looked solid tonight after a couple efforts where maybe not everything was his fault, but that's got to be a good taste in his mouth too. As far as other stats, Laine had 2 goals. He got a goal on the power play, which is his specialty. Nice to see that. It was that lethal combination of Wheeler finding a seam to him, and that was that career or franchise leading or all-time leading point on that goal. But Wheeler, great seam pass to Laine, who one-timed a rocket home. So awesome job there. Mark Scheifele got his team leading 17th goal. Josh Morrissey had 3 assists. Anthony Bitetto had 2 assists. Jansen Harkins, I didn't even put this in my notes, but just remembering it. In his first NHL game, got his first NHL point on a great play behind the net to feed Logan Shaw. And that was kind of the icing on the cake. I believe that was the last goal of the game. And because I was blacked out from watching on the NHL app, and I wasn't able to watch the Canadian feeder, the Sportsnet Hockey Day in Canada feed. I was watching the Wild broadcast, and it was a little bit different perspective. Great broadcast team, but that was they were kind of after especially in the third period when the Jets scored the last 3 goals. So kind of to be expected, but it was just kind of fun to hear that. You almost didn't even know that they scored a couple of those goals because the Jets score again. So great effort there. Another thing that I got on here is Nathan Beaulieu getting into a fight, standing up for teammates. Blake Wheeler gave him. They have their hardest working jet, like in that they have a kind of a weird helmet that they pass after the game, and Blake Wheeler gave that to Beaulieu for getting in that fight. Another thing, just for fun, as I was talking about the mild, pretty mild effort by them. They've been on a roll. I know after the game, Paul Maurice said, "Hey, it's tough to come back home after a West Coast swing," and that might have been what happened to them. But yeah, they had 31 shots on goal, the same as the Jets, but they weren't able to capitalize. And in that third period, the Jets were really able to lay it on. So there's a reason why there's the joke out there of the Minnesota Mild. So sorry, I am Minnesotan and I am Minnesota nice, but that's just kind of fun to say that. So that's about all I have for this video. Please let me know your thoughts. If you're a Wild fan, feel free to kindly or in fun chirp me on this. Jets fans, I want to hear you. Hockey fans, want to hear from you. If you like this video, as always, smash that like button. If you really like this video, smash that subscribe button. And I appreciate you watching as always. And we will talk to you on Monday night for the Jets' last game before the Christmas break. Thanks and have a great night.